Creating contacts in ACT is a simple, straightforward process, but sometimes if you have a lot of contacts to add, it can be a tedious chore to add them one by one. In this video, I want to show you how you can import a list of contacts into your ACT database in the web and cloud environments. Before we begin, it's a great idea to make sure that you have duplicate checking turned on. This will save you from lots of headaches and confusion later on in case your import file contains contacts that are already in your database. To see if your duplicate checking is turned on, go to your Tools menu and choose Preferences. Then from here, click Admin, and you want to make sure this box is checked, Enable Duplicate Checking in the database. Then choose Contact from the Record Type dropdown, and now you can choose which fields ACT should check before creating duplicate contacts. When choosing these settings, think of ways to uniquely identify someone so that they can't be entered twice. Contact and email address are a great place to start. Once you're finished, click OK, and then Close. Now I'm ready to begin my import. Here's a list of 5 contacts that I have to import. Right now I have them in an Excel spreadsheet. The easiest way to begin is from the Welcome page. Scroll down to where it asks you if you have contacts to import, and then click the Yes, Let's Go button. A little window opens up here asking if you want to upload an existing database or import a file. Right now, we're only concerned with our list of contact records, so I'll choose Import from File. This takes us to step number 1, Upload. Okay, on this step, there are 2 important things that you have to pay attention to. First, the file you upload must be in comma-separated value or CSV format. If you try to upload an Excel spreadsheet, meaning an XLS or XLSX file, you're going to run into problems. We have a knowledge base article which explains how to convert an Excel spreadsheet into a CSV file. But I'll show you how easy it is to do that. So from my Excel spreadsheet, all you have to do is go to the Save menu and choose Save As, and then find somewhere to save this file. I'm just going to put it on my desktop, and I'll name the file Import Contacts October. And the important thing you have to do is in the Save As Type dropdown, choose CSV, delimited. You'll notice there are other CSV types, but the one that I found works best is the comma delimited one. So choose that and then click Save. Microsoft Excel is going to give you a prompt that says some features in your workbook might be lost if you save it as a CSV file. The lost features that it's mentioning here refer to Excel settings and formats that would normally cause our import to fail. So we actually want to lose those features anyway. Because of that, I'll click Yes. And now you have a CSV file that you can import. The second important thing you have to remember in this step is that your CSV file should follow some basic conventions. If you set it up the right way, your import will go smoothly. For example, the first row of your CSV file should contain headers like address, city, and state. If your CSV file doesn't have this header row, just highlight it and then right-click and choose Insert. This will create a new row at the top where you can now type in the headers that you need. If you'd like to see a good example of what a valid CSV file looks like, click this link that says Download a sample CSV file for importing contacts. And then when you open that file, you can see the types of headers that ACT is expecting to receive. Now you can use this template as a guide, and then your import will work just fine. So going back to ACT, we'll click the Browse button, and then locate that file on the desktop. Click it to highlight it, and click the Open button. And now all you have to do is click the orange Upload button. Now we're at step 2, Mapping. Here we need to map the fields of the spreadsheet to the correct fields on the contact table in ACT. For most imports, ACT will figure this out for you, but it's always a good idea to scroll through this whole list and then change any dropdowns so that your CSV file matches the specific field you want to map it to in ACT. If you decide to ignore any of these fields, simply choose the blank option at the top of the dropdown. Once you're finished with that step, click Import. And that brings us to step 3, Finish. This really isn't a step at all because you're already finished. However, there are some helpful links here if you'd like to learn more about ACT. If not, click the bright orange Got It, Take Me to ACT link at the bottom of the screen. Now let's go to Contacts to make sure that our import worked correctly. Here's a quick way to check this. From the Contact Lookup pane, locate the Contact field and then choose Create Date from the dropdown. Then type today's date in the field below and click Go. Act will display all of the contact records created today, including the ones you just imported. Now you can review this list and make any changes if needed.